I am super duper warm. I just really like roughly blow dried my hair and I'm just so warm now. Jesus. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Michelle, where are your lights? Where's your big fancy camera? Where's all the things we're used to? Today I decided to do a more vlog style video to give you some life updates and to tell you where I've been and what I've been up to. I haven't been as active on my channel lately, and I've been thinking an awful lot about my channel and about you guys and about how much you mean to me and stuff like that. Over the last 48 hours I've been barely able to sleep because my mind has just been full of YouTube and you guys and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to grab my vlogging camera, I'm going to sit down with you guys and have a chat and let you in a little bit more. I don't tend to get very personal on my channel. I haven't really let you guys into my life the way I probably should have, so that you can understand me more and get to know me more and stuff like that. So what I wanted to talk about today was just kind of where I've been at the last few months. So you've probably noticed that since January I haven't been very consistent with my channel. I haven't been very active. I've been a little bit here, there and everywhere. And sorry, I'm like clicking my nails. And that is because I've just been going through a bit of a hard time, and it's really, really hard to describe, and I'm quite a private person, even when it comes to my sisters and my family and my mother and stuff. I don't really overshare with them. I like to keep things to myself and deal with things myself, but I really do think I need to let you guys in for you to understand me. And where do I start? So, long story, really, really short. When I came to Australia, if you're new to my channel and you don't know that I live in Australia, I have an Irish accent. Yes, I am Irish, but I live in Sydney, Australia. So anyone who doesn't know that, there's a little update for you. But when I came to Australia about 3 years ago almost, so it would be 3 years in November. When I came to Australia, I became very sick very quickly, and I was diagnosed with a chronic illness within like my first 6 months of being here, and it was really, really tough. And I was here with my boyfriend. We met in London. He's from New Zealand, and we moved here together, and he was super duper supportive. But I spent a lot of time alone and a lot of time bedridden and sick. And that's how I found YouTube, and that's how I found blogging. And it's brought me so much happiness. I cannot believe that this is, you know, a career path for me now, and something good came from something so bad that really affected me, and had a huge impact on my life. But because I found YouTube, I will forever be grateful to my chronic illness. And in terms of what my chronic illness is, it's not life-threatening. I'm not dying or anything, but it's just something I don't really want to talk about because it's very personal. But I'm fine, and I am not consistently sick every day anymore. I have my condition well managed, so it's nothing you guys need to worry about, and it's just something I don't really want to talk about. But in getting over my chronic illness and getting diagnosed and spending so much time alone, because I didn't know anybody in Australia. I had 2 sisters here, but they lived quite far away from where I was living. I spent a lot of time alone, and even though I found YouTube and that gave me so much happiness, I also became quite... I've always been very introverted, but I became... very reclusive, is that the word? I've always liked to spend time alone. I'm a very introverted person, but I just started to build up a level of anxiety about being around people, and I've always been very prone to depression in my life. It's something I've struggled with since I was a teenager, but you know, anxiety and depression has always been a part of my life. And it's not something I'm ashamed of. It's not something I necessarily even see as a terrible, terrible burden, because it's what makes me who I am, and it's what has brought me to this point in my life. It's what brought me to YouTube. It's what brought me, you know, to Australia even. It's what brought me anywhere I've been in my life. It's because I made decisions as a depressed or anxious person. So I don't like to put a label on it that, you know, of shame or anything. But at the same time, I was very scared to share that part of me with you guys, because I know a long, long time ago, Zoella, who you all probably know, she's lovely, she came out with her depression and anxiety, she came out with her depression and anxiety story. And I feel like anyone who came out with a depression and anxiety story after that was kind of given a hard time, as if they were pulling a Zoella. And that's not me saying that I think Zoella pulled anything. I think her story is amazing and completely real. But I just feel like it was a huge part of her success, so that anybody else who came along after that and said that they were suffering from anxiety and depression was ridiculed for, you know, copying or silly things like that. So I was super duper aware of sharing that with you guys, because I would hate for anyone to think that I was using mental illness as a way to leverage some sort of sympathy from you guys, or to copy somebody that, you know, made themselves who they are off of sharing their mental illness. And it, you know, it really pisses me off because, excuse me, excuse my choice of words, it really pisses me off because a lot of people treat that like, oh, it's another YouTube sob story. And I don't agree with the term sob story anyway, but the reason there are so many people in this community, the cat, sorry, if you can hear jingling, the reason there are so many people in this community with mental illness is because we have all come to YouTube to express ourselves. When we couldn't turn to people, we turned to a camera. And everyone thinks that YouTubers are going to be instantly very confident and very sure of themselves, when in actual fact, you know, just because we post our videos online doesn't mean we're good with people, doesn't mean we're comfortable with ourselves. We're just trying to find a way to connect with people that we're lacking in our lives. And for me, that was, I can't speak for everyone, but for me, that was certainly what brought me to YouTube. It was a level of loneliness and a level of just feeling a bit lost and not sure of where to turn. Promised myself I would never cry on YouTube. So without rambling on for too long, or without, you know, making a big deal of this, I basically just wanted to share that part of me with you, because it's been a huge part of my life for a long time, and especially since around Christmas time. And that's kind of when I planned a heap of blog content and planned a heap of YouTube content. But because of my personal situation and how I was struggling, I didn't deliver. I couldn't deliver that to you guys, and I felt so bad. And I know that 99.9% of you are incredible and supportive and wonderful, wonderful people, but I was just afraid to share that with you. And around December, January time, I finally had the courage to kind of go and seek some help and get myself back on top again. I feel strange because I'm crying, but I'm better. I'm not 100% better, but I'm not crying because I'm still bad. I'm crying because I'm afraid to share this. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this now. If you can hear jingling, it's just my cat Luna playing beside me. She's having the time of her life. But I had a lot more things I wanted to say, and I'm just, I don't know, I think what I've said is enough. But basically, I just want you guys to know that there are 50,000 of you, and that might not be millions and millions of subscribers like some people have, but it's a lot to me, and every single one of you are important to me. And I don't ever want you to think that I don't care, or that I'm not making videos because I'm lazy or because I'm too busy doing other things with my life. It's totally not about that. What you see on Instagram and going to events and getting really generous, amazing packages off companies that I really don't feel like I deserve sometimes. I only show the positive side, and I don't show this side because I don't want to bring you guys down. I want I want you to watch me and feel happy, because when I watch my favourite YouTubers, I'm happier, and YouTube is one of the reasons why I could recover from the things I struggled with, and it brings me so much happiness to watch my favourite YouTubers, and I just hope that when I upload videos I can bring somebody else happiness that might possibly be struggling with something like this, and I just want to spread all of the love I can. So I'm going to leave it there. In terms of the future, I have some really exciting projects coming up with my management, and I'm really excited for the future. I'm feeling so much better than I was a few months ago. I have amazing family and support around me, and my boyfriend's incredible. I'm going to try and get him into a video soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, the future is bright, and I am feeling a lot better, and I'm looking forward to actually doing this more with you guys, like sharing more of myself, trying to be less perfect, being more real, and showing my vulnerability, because I'm human, and all of my favourite YouTubers that I watch are human. They're not perfect, and that's why I like who they are, because they're so down to earth and relatable. So yeah, if by any chance you're struggling with something similar to what I've been struggling with, whether it's depression, anxiety, creative block, or just, I don't know, moving countries and being far away from home, please leave your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to chat with you. I normally reply to every single one of my comments as long as your Google Plus thing is connected up and I'm actually able to comment. If I can't comment, I'll thumbs it up so you know I have seen it. Yeah, I'd love for the comment section to be a place where we can all discuss our lives and, you know, just be friends. I know there's a lot of you and only one of me, but I do want to be friends, and I do want to connect with you more. There's only a certain amount of connecting you can do in a YouTube tutorial or something, and the voiceover kind of tutorials aren't really my style, and I think I'm going to stop doing those. I love sitting down and talking and being silly and just putting on makeup. I'm more about exploring products than being an amazing makeup artist. So I'm certainly no makeup artist. I just like makeup. So I think that's what I'm going to do in the future. I'm just going to be myself, and I know that all of you who have subscribed and like me for who I am are going to appreciate that, and I look forward to sharing more of myself with you in the future. So yeah, if you do have any video requests, leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to work really hard on getting some content up for you, and I know I don't say it enough, but you all mean the absolute world to me, and I love you all very much, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.